Yo, what's happening?
I said, yo.
I said, yo. So, I don't know what just happened. I think my intro just cut like midstream. I don't know. So, shoot, I hope I'm not having no technical difficulties. But if so, we gonna keep it moving. You feel what I'm saying? What's going on, family man? It's your boy Trap Vision.
And it's your girl.
Man, can't nobody never be serious around this junk, man. Hey, man, I hope that you guys are ready for Christmas because I am ready for Christmas.
I'm ready for it to be over. It's over.
You know what I'm saying? What you got to say?
Who you hollering at?
I feel like this is this should have been a Wiley Hustle video.
Should have, but we got to take over.
I feel like because and I didn't. That's probably why. Oh man.
Do not disturb it.
Yeah, I didn't put my do not disturb job calling in. What's up? Hey, bro. Okay. All right. Hey, what you doing? What are you doing?
Copyright.
No.
My voice that good. They go copyright it. Thank you.
No, see, listen, maybe I should just end this and just do a Wiley Hustle video because we got the grandbaby over here making noise, my wife singing, like.
You can fix your baby. Make you angry. You can fix your baby.
Anyway, let me get into here and let's see who's in the building, man.
That's why she been moving.
Cool Gamer, Jabroni, what's going on? My man Vic, Not a Watch Snob, Shop.
That's Billy, right?
Hey, well, here's the deal because I know Shop HQ is on right now, but like by me being a brand ambassador, it's like, you know what I'm saying, we being double slotted right now. So they doing their thing, I'm doing my thing. But honestly, hold on, y'all. What is wrong with you, boy?
It's not your whole soul.
Ladybug. Just say the word. Just say the word, and I drop him like a bad habit.
He snapped your baby.
All right, y'all. So welcome to the show. Anyway, today episode was inspired by a conversation. No, Geico. Geico won't pay me for nothing. If Geico, listen, if the algorithm just says, hey, this dude over here is talking about y'all, Geico, you want to sponsor a video? I'll talk about insurance. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you guys insure Allstate, yeah, whoever. Do y'all insure watches? I mean,
Yeah, they do.
Well, I mean, hey, that's what I want to talk about today. No, we're not doing Pediasure. None of that. So anyway, this episode was sparked by a conversation. Hey guys, like for real.
Listen.
No, for real. Y'all doing those little sidebar conversations. I'm trying to
listen. It's the granddaughter.
No, she can make noise, but the rest of y'all.
I need a baby wipe because she's making a mess. Give me her so I can walk around. Papa wants you.
Come here.
She got that breeze on her hands. Come here.
I don't care.
Go ahead. Your daddy said he don't care. She said no. She took her hand no.
Oh, forget you then, girl.
Look,
she with her uncle. Anyway, what's up, Dave D? Let me see. Vincent's in here. I have 2 insured. You do? Which 2 do you have insured? Oh, speaking of which, so this conversation was sparked by a recent review that I did, and it wasn't really a review. Did y'all catch that? So the other day I did a reaction to this watch. Shout out to my man Not a Watch Snob, which is in the building. And one thing I didn't cover, man, it came with this little warranty card and it's metal, right? But check this out. So I want you to look at the back, the wood and all that good stuff, right? In the watch, which I actually put it on. This watch is actually pretty nice, right? Ocean Crawler. This is a core diver. And if you go over, and here's the other thing too, is I'm gonna tell you a bunch of places you can get watches. We're gonna talk about that and these rules that people talk about with having watches. But this right here is an $800 watch. It's a timepiece that has been put through the ringer, all types of tests. So as far as durability, it has it. It got all the goodies on it. But the one thing that attracted me was the color. Love the color on it. But it has a Sellita movement in it. And I think the presentation was dope. With that stitching on there. Then it has like the metal mesh bracelet. The box is amazing, bro. Y'all heard that? Hold on, let me get y'all again. That suckers. Man, that's
Brought to you by Thighs, Pampers, Hips, and Thighs. Thighs.
hey,
Hold on, I need you to grab her first. Can we get some help in here?
can you
I'm-
when we do Wiley Hustle, you do go
I
and
take over.
yeah, you go ahead and do that, but not on this one.
I take over track business.
No, you don't do that today.
Wiley Hustle is sponsored.
No, Wiley Hustle is not sponsored. You know what? We're sponsored by Shop HQ as well.
It's
It's,
Wiley Hustle.
it's not a watch snob.
And Wiley Hustle.
How's Wiley Hustle sponsoring me? Oh, the lights?
Say, please, please, please. They can cut off.
Man, look, man. You gonna back up. Shop gonna be mad if you ain't talking about the general. Shaq. Man, you crazy, bro.
Stop. Don't do that.
About my home insurance. Oh, yeah, I got that too. So I got up to without having specialized insurance, I think no, yeah, I know that each item is insured up to $2,500 per item.
Everything I got is for.
I have my Rolex and my Papa's Omega insured. Oh yeah, you definitely got it. Because those are old, right? Those are older. Are we cool now? Well, she upset with me. I don't know what's going on. Jay Jones in the building, Godfather. What's going on? Hold on, let me see. House of X is in the building. Hey man, y'all check out House of X latest video, man. Yo, I wish I could have been there, dude, man. Oh, dude, they went to a Comic-Con out there in New York, man. That was ooh. Have y'all seen this? Canada Dry?
Big
Blackberry ginger
Big
ale.
Belly Bob told me about that one.
Big Belly Bob put
Yeah. You not getting none of that, girl. Ooh, nothing.
and it's cold and slushy too.
Ooh, oh, she's a you.
No. I was just trying to get you a minute ago. You ain't had no time for me, baby.
Ooh.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
She's a runner. She's a track.
Nope, you're not about to use me. Yeah, so go check out House of X video, man. That was pretty dope. Leo's in the building. Trap. Could you wrench me? You said. Hey, hold up. Oh, so here, because today's episode is actually this is for us, man. If you want to come up, man, y'all more than welcome. The link is in there. Please come up. Please come up. And while you guys are coming up, while you guys are get on with it, please. Game time is approaching. Hush, Vic.
Nobody care about no games.
So the conversation went into something like this, right? I was talking to some other watch collectors, man, and I was told that there are certain rules that go with watch collecting, right? Now we cool now? You want to see everybody?
She know what they're paying.
You see everybody? You say hi. Say hey.
She know what she.
No, you think you slick. So the conversation went around the rules of watch collecting, right? And basically, one person feels that watches shouldn't be over 40 millimeters. 44 is pushing it, but like 40 is the standard. Another one feels that you shouldn't wear two watches. Another one feels that you shouldn't wear it on your right wrist. And then there's some that say you shouldn't wear with the face of the watch underneath, which I'm like, stop it. I've seen some, I'm military, ex-military, so I've seen that my whole career. There's so many different watches. There was like, you should only wear, you shouldn't wear dive watches with your suits because you're not James Bond. I mean, the list, we had a whole discussion and I was like, okay, who made these rules up? And they say, yo, this has been in place since like the 1600s. I was like, how do you know that? Where are you getting your information from? The 1600s, really? Okay, so the first wristwatch was reported to be on a queen, right? And it was like a smaller timepiece, and it had jewels and all this other stuff on it, real expensive. But we have far surpassed all of that from the 1900s up to the 21st century, we have surpassed all that. I even read an article where there was a comment saying larger watches should not have been a thing ever, right? And they said it's going out of style, but I'm like, that's not really true because Rolex just dropped the 50mm timepiece. You know, so and I know that kind of split people down the middle. They like, some people like it, some don't. Hold on, I'm gonna get in these comments. I don't want to miss no comments, man. Have you seen the new Superman gunmetal watch and the new Batman black and purple watch? Both Invicta. Yes, I've seen them. Trap. What's that big Funko to your side? Goku on Nimbus. Ha. Yeah, my son got me this actually.
That was supposed to be your Christmas gift.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
No, it wasn't. Don't tell me what. Don't tell me what.
That's what you agreed on.
Hey, look, Christmas gifts, Christmas gift. I open up anytime I want. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about that. I don't care about that. You know what I mean? All right, hold on. Let me see. Not a watch now, but Rolex only introduced it because it could go to the 7 miles down, or 7 miles down, or something like that. But when it comes down to it, man. All right, so what's up, girl? What is going on with you? So she got her first watch today. You see her watch? It's big too. It's huge. It's bigger than any, or almost as big as any Invicta that's out there.
Bigger than any
No, Shaq gotta watch this. Shaq gotta watch this big.
He don't.
Yes, he do. Shaq gotta watch this big. But she got her first Invicta style watch that she can eat.
Got Victor Pryor. Victor Fisher.
Now, Billy said, hey, Miss Hustle.
Every day I'm hustling.
All right, so I wrote let's go through the list, right? Here's some rules for you guys that collect watches, or you may be considering. This ain't for you old heads because you guys already got your watch collection. This is for the people that's thinking about it. Watches. Rules for collecting watches. Buy what you like. All right? Buy what you can afford. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing more than somebody telling you should get a watch, you get it, and you don't like it. Right? Or you think it may be too expensive. The other rule was, it says, there's nothing wrong with a low budget watch that speaks to you. Now, what if you like this? All right? This is a lot larger. This is non-traditional. This is an Invicta X-Wing. Has the moon phase automatic. Is not running right now because she ain't got it charged up. But what if you like that? But the rest of the watch world don't. What if you made a comment on a live stream that's not mine, and all of these guys and gals collect Omega, Rolex, and all of those other watches, right? Anything that's non-Invicta, and you mention your Invicta watch, how many people in there will shun you and start pointing their little fingertip lasers at you, saying, this is an Invicta person, they're in here, they're an intruder, get them. So these rules, when I hear some of the experts say, collect what you like, there should be a disclaimer saying, collect what you like except Invicta, because this is a conversation I just had a couple days ago, man. Like I said, that's what sparked this whole episode. All right, the other thing we're gonna move on. No fakes, right? Fakes contributes to terrorism. They say it's child labor and all kind of foolishness. It takes money out of the hands of the watch companies because they can't get that money that they could have got, because people say, hey, why buy a Submariner when I can buy a fake one for $100? Dude, that's like, what is it, $8 billion industry, fake watches. Everything is getting faked. I seen, dude, somebody showed me a fake Seiko and a fake Seiko. I'm talking about like the $150 Seiko, fake, bro, for like, you can get it for like $30. And I'm like, why would you fake a Seiko? Why would you? Really? I seen the fake Invictus, which again, why would you fake an Invicta? That's crazy. It's nuts. It's nuts. I don't know why they do it. What you say? What happened? Oh, I thought you said something. All right, hold on. Let me get back to the comments because I'm missing a lot of comments. I feel like I'm missing everything. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, please. Thank you. Go check out Jabroni. Don't like X-Wings. You don't like X-Wings, Hemi? Okay. Let me pull up another watch that you may dig. What about this right here? Black and green. This is a quartz movement, but it's on a reserve bracelet. Butterfly class. All Invicta. 47 millimeter. It has a Ronda 715 in it. And it's supposed to be accurate, which, I mean, I got it set to government standard time. No problem. Wears well for it to be a 47 millimeter. I enjoy it. And I think divers are very enjoyable watches. No. No, you can't get that one, baby girl. Okay, what about this? Huh? This is a whole 54 millimeter Man of War on a silicone strap, Ghost bridge movement. And anybody that knows about Panerai, that is the same style. Got the same type of crown, just about. And I didn't have to pay 10 grand for it. Now, does that make me a non-watch collector? Am I breaking the rules? I want to know. I want to know. As a matter of fact, I'm going to get into the comments because I want to know what you guys think about that. What, you want me to go to the next one? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna read the next one. I promise I'm gonna read the next one. Okay, I'm gonna read the next one.
Bad attitude.
Okay, another rule for collector watches. The boss is telling me to move on. Don't just collect watches, start collecting things or start buying like microfiber cloths, the cleaning kits and stuff like that. Learn how to size your own watch. That pays for itself. Especially if you do, baby. If you buy like 10 or more watches, right? Think about how many avatars out.
You taking her with you?
Dang. Avatar out. Did y'all know?
Hold on. You taking her with you?
Just can't go to no movies.
Who keeping her?
Anyway, I didn't know that. I ain't followed. Hold up. Drink break.
You drinking something that ain't you?
Mm-mm. For what? You wouldn't even think about that. You gave it to me.
So she wouldn't get it.
I know, but I'm on here and like when I talk, my throat's kind of dry.
Yeah, because it's kind of dry. Come on, it makes you dry.
Here. Hold up.
I knew you was going somewhere. You dressed to impress. That's why you did it.
Here.
It's a tip for tip.
I'm telling you, this should have been Wiley Hustle, y'all. I promise this should have been Wiley Hustle. I shouldn't even. We'll tell them to eat an Invicta. Just saw billboards with an Invicta watch a couple days ago. I believe you. I believe you. Get your hustle on. Get your hustle on. Hold on, put. They're fake Invictus, bro. Yeah, I seen that. That tree looks good. She made it. She did it. I didn't decorate. She decorated the tree. Uh-huh. You can see them a mile away. Let me see. Godfather couldn't trouble you later. Oh, what did Godfather say? Merry Christmas. Aussie Expo watches. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. So, I know that during this time right now, people, especially in this community, have bought a ton of watches. They bought a lot of stuff, shoes, hats, whatever the case is, but I know watches are in there. She happy. But I wanted to get, and see, today's episode was really, I wanted to get y'all input on this. I know we've talked about this over the course of the year, but have you guys, some of you guys that have been collecting, have you abided by some of these rules? Because I didn't know something, like I looked through all of the rules and stuff like that. I know about Tom Ford's comment when I said the two watches. Tom Ford referred to wearing two watches is just like you know, like his children wore 2 watches on both wrists, right? That's something that children do. But I'm like, bro, who made it? But this is a comment from 2019, to be fair. It's 2022. We're about to be 2023 here in two short weeks. But still, Tom Ford is an influential man. He got his own watch line. He got clothes, all kind of stuff, right? So there's people that really look at that and say, he's an influencer. He's like, yo, you shouldn't wear 2 watches. What's that? Mark from Long Island of Watches. He wear 2 watches. Think it's pretty dope. I've been on an Invicta cruise. There was a gang of people on there with 2 watches on their wrist. I had 2 watches on my wrist.
That people was double.
Yeah, man. Look, they couldn't get enough watches on their wrist. If you look at Kendi, she got a video where she got all the watches up and down her wrist. I know it's for promotions, but still, I thought it looked nice to me. I don't have a problem with it. Not a watch now. Putting kids to work teaches character. You ain't getting none of my drink, baby. I'm kidding. I know. You happy? Ladybug's happy. All right. Well, your heart beating so hard. She's so hyped right now, y'all. I'm just getting through these comments.
Granny baby.
Drop Monster link, please. Okay.
I can find a little more place. Oh.
Hey, oh.
So I take it that Hemi, you've never been confined to any rules. You just collect the way you want to, right? Well, if anything, at the end of this episode, I hope that you feel like you can buy and collect whatever you want, because it's really your money. You do what you want to. Now, I will say, if you had a question about a particular watch, oh, you getting down? Okay.
Metal with the Christmas tree.
No, I'm putting you down. We got Disney and all kind of stuff on them. Here, I'm putting you down, baby. Go ahead. Go on about your business.
She want to.
You want to just meddle.
And that's what babies do. Come on,
No,
baby.
that's what
Come on, Mama.
she got a nice little grip on my finger. She is not letting y'all. She is not.
Finger right here is purple.
I know she squeezing,
Let go.
squeeze the blood out my finger.
Honey. Come on.
It's not funny.
Come on. Stop. Pop them fast.
Okay,
Pop them fast.
so honey is on a break right now. We're on a break, a little hiatus. All right, and then we're gonna get what's this, Daisy Duck?
Baby,
You out of here, girl.
baby,
Go on
got
somewhere.
smoke. Get up.
All right, let's see.
Trying to change your diaper. Let's go change your diaper.
Not has the right to tell us how to collect and what to collect, period. Okay, I feel you on that one. Taking the baby to a 4-hour movie. Man, she ain't going nowhere, bro.
No, it's not the. It's the point. You ask before you just assume that you can just bounce and leave your kid on me, and I'm gonna have your kid all day tomorrow, and nobody signed up to watch her tonight. I'm gonna call the people on them.
Mm-hmm. Hey, this video has been brought to you by Canada Dry. If you're thirsty, get you a can. All right, Kyle, I'm not the mama. Fake Invicta exists. Yes. Tommy Big Time had a fake Magnum on his channel. He was given a fake Magnum, but then I'll tell you this: I've been on YouTube for 4 years, and there was a guy that literally did a video, I think in a diner or something like that, and he was showing that he bought a fake Invicta watch. And then there was a matter of fact, there was a guy that reached out to me on Instagram, and he said, "Yo, Trap, I would love to send you some promotional stuff. I got Invicta watches, I got Seiko, I got Rolex, I got all this stuff. I can send you. You can take whatever you want, but like just sell the rest of it. All counterfeit pieces." Guess what, Trap? I blocked, deleted, get that job out of here, man. First and foremost, let me tell you something. If you got a fake an Invicta, bro, you know how cheap an Invicta is, how inexpensive. Bro, I can tell you this right now. My wife, I didn't like these at first. I did a video on these 2.5 years ago. I did not like these. She said, "You crazy, man. Don't let nobody else convince you that that's not a good watch." She bought it. It got home. I didn't even know she got this. She got this for me almost 3 Christmases ago. And when I got it, I said, "You know what? This watch is pretty dope." And I actually have.
I bought it because I'm a dope chick.
And I have a number of these now.
Number 1.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Number 3.
what's up, baby? So, going back to your original, there are fakes, and I don't know why people would fake a Seiko, a Timex, or an Invicta watch, because you can actually get into Invicta for man, they got a woman's pro diver on, it's a quartz. And that's one thing I'm telling you from experience. Invicta makes one of the best dive watches or dive style watches on the market, hands down. I got a number of them. Where's my wife? She pushed the thing back. Yeah, no, don't worry about it. Oh, another thing too. If you guys are gonna buy a case, Invicta has a case, and it has like the little locking features on it. But this is a cool little thing. This is so this one is gonna house
Green.
some of my, like the pieces that I really, really dig.
Stop it.
And this has a number of pieces in here already. I'm gonna fill this up over the next 2-3 years or whatever. I'm not in a rush right now. Just like me and my man Vic. Oh, that's another rule too. It is. This should be a given. Enjoy what you buy. That's what we're doing right now. All the watches that we own, I don't care if it's 5 watches, I don't care if it's 2. If it's 1,000, you're gonna have to put it in rotation. I'm sorry, you bought 1,000 watches. You should enjoy your investment.
I'm done. I'm done. I only got certain ones of people.
She's selling all her watches now. She's hit that point where she said, "You know what? Because here's the deal. I got it. She got a lot of. I got to change batteries on like a few hundred watches. You know what I'm saying? Like she ain't got that many, but she got a bunch of watches that need the batteries changed. Yeah, that's still a lot, man. You are breaking rules only if you are a snob, brand snob. So let me put your comment up there. Only because then you're ignorant to other designers and qualities. Try everything once unless it's like 500K. Well, I'll tell you what, Bill. I've enjoyed these larger watches where, I guess the watch experts on Google or wherever they come from have posted. They put in articles and it's on Google for everybody to read that larger watches are out of style. And they say the biggest thing is because it takes up so much space. It doesn't look right on the wrist. The dimensions are off. You know what I'm saying? Because if you have a smaller wrist, you shouldn't wear such a bigger watch. And I can tell you this for certain, Rico Smiles has a small wrist. And you can't tell him not to wear a big watch. That's just his style. Tony Woe, the man that made my theme song, he can care less as long as that watch is affordable and it looks good. He's put on his wrist. He just happened to be he jumped on that Invicta bandwagon. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what he likes wearing. Do not feel bad. I know. Call me later. Okay. Rule number 1 about watch collecting: don't talk about BS rules you made. Hey, I second that. I second that, bro. House of X Entertainment drop.
We stay entertained.
I hear that too, bro. Just another cat. Nothing to say. Oh, y'all dropping links? All right. I'm going to wear 4, 1 on each wrist. I'll sit with 6 watches once if I want to. Yeah, that's right, baby. Or before the invention of watches with dual time zones, people would carry 2 watches. Thanks, Godfather. Appreciate that, man. Oh, so I gotta take my glass off for this one, yo. So Family Feud. You guys have watched Family Feud before, and Steve Harvey would say something like, "We asked 100 women or 100 men or 100 families these questions," and I'm like, "Who are you asking? Who are you asking?" Me and Vic talked about this a couple days ago. There's 1,000 watches from Invicta being shipped to homes all around the world every hour. They have over 4 million customers. And based on what we know, I know that year one, I don't know how many people went on Invicta Cruise 2017, but I know in 2018 there was 2,000 people there. Then in 2019 there was another 2,000 people there, maybe 2,200. In that last cruise in 2020, good grief, dude. You had like 2,700 people on the cruise, 2,500 or something crazy. And there were some of the same people, like there's a different crowd each time I was there. So that's telling me that what the experts are saying, you guys like, and if you want to criticize, if you want to come over here and challenge it, I'm telling you right now, off of facts, what I've seen, yo, the numbers are there. Look at Invicta sales. Now, Invicta's not the only big watch company, man. You got Aragon. You don't even hear people talk about Aragon like that. Aragon is a company that, in my opinion, it's like that word of mouth piece. Because I know it used to be on Evine back in a long time ago. I want to say, 2016 maybe? I want to say it's about 2015, 2016. I think that was the last time I ever seen Aragon on Shop HQ. But if you go on Shop and just hit watch, go over there it would be the left side of the screen, and type in watches and just hit all, Shop all. It's going to give you an alphabetical list, A to Z. Just go through, man. They got everything. They got something. When I saw Rolex on there, they got certified Rolex on there. And that's crazy. I hope I hope you knew. I hope you got about $9,000 in your account right now that you want to go out and buy a Rolex with, because they got about, I want to say 6 models.
30.
Type in Travis 30. If you don't know how to spell it, it's TRAVIS. The number 30, you get 30% off. So where everybody's paying 10 grand on it, because I seen the prices actually came down for Rolexes, but they got some watches on there. I think the most expensive Rolex I seen on the channel, on the website, was 12,000. I think like 12,500. But you get 30% off of that. Ooh, off top. That's on Shop. But you don't have to buy watches, man. You can buy bedding, you can buy toys. They got PlayStations, they got all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So hold on, let me get to the company. All right, now I gotta put my glasses back on. I'm old, y'all. My eyes are done. What did I do with my glasses?
Sure.
All right. So let me get back into that. I have to wear my glasses. Exactly. My point exactly. It's the snobs that get me going, bro. Yeah. Hey, and that's the last person you want to get going is him. Want to try that ginger ale. Hey, man. Yeah, y'all should try this, bro. It's fire.
I bought a whole holiday case from
fire.
Sam's. You getting soaking wet, baby. Hold on, change your clothes now.
You said Canada Dry is full of poison. Oh, I hope I don't die tonight.
Who said that?
Hear me? Let's see. Enjoy your collection. That's right, Vic.
Not tonight, huh?
Yeah, don't let me die tonight. Oh, man. DK is in the building. What's going on, bro?
DK.
Yo. Come on.
I'm sure so.
Come on. You say hi to everybody. Hey, DK is in there. DK in the building. Why is your shirt so wet? Good grief, girl. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, so she's making sure, she's double checking the list to make sure I got every comment out or every statement out. Let's see. Let's see. Ooh, that's a good bird. All right, I already talked about the oversized watch is over. It shouldn't have been a thing. Yep. We got through that. Oh, the other part. Now, I heard two people say this about saving money for a watch. Two people that I heard in conversation saying, if you have to save up for a watch, it's not worth it. And I don't know the logic. That's coming from, to me, that's coming from somebody that you make a lot of money. You got a lot of excess cash to throw away, right? So if you got an extra $4,500 a month or a week or a day, however you get paid, if you're a day trader and you just whatever, however you making your money, if you got about $10,000 to $15,000 just throw away on watches, I can see saving up for a watch really don't mean nothing.
See what DK said?
I ain't got to. You have a very good point also. Okay. She's back. She's out of here. All right, hold on. Let me. It's driven a lot of brands, retired them. Okay. I have small wrists, still wear 50mm. Never try Cadillac. You'll never know what's out there that you.
Where do you get that from?
You know what? I'm with that. I talk to Dave D on a regular basis. We talk about different brands, and again, I was testing out this Ocean Crawler, man. Which I'm gonna get that out. I'm gonna get that back out to you, bro. Right now, and look, I'm wearing the second hour, right now, rocking this thing. This is what I wore to church today, because that's how I was feeling. And I think for me, man, I go through like 2 or 3 watches in a day sometimes, man. Just like how I feel. Each his own. I'll tell you, I love some Honda. You love Honda? Okay. Brand snobs is fine. You don't have to buy anything. And you know what? Also, that was something that me and Dave D was talking about. You know, even I don't care if it's Invicta, Timex, Seiko. Every watch company is going to put. So, like, speaking of that brand new Rolex, some people are giving that watch the business, talking about how trash. You know, like, what's the matter, baby? Why would they go so large and this, that, and the other? And I'm like, you don't have to buy it.
Pretty girl.
You just don't have to buy it. And yeah, and still, all each one of us are entitled to how we feel and what we, you know what I'm saying, what we want to wear. She's really upset right now.
I said what I said.
Hey, what's the matter?
She's fake.
You sure? You probably y'all. I wish y'all could have seen. You so fake, girl. Get out of here. You phony. You're a phony. Okay, so I lost my train of thought. Aragon was Price is Right. I see that one tooth that you got. Okay. So now what okay, so you telling people what do you think? What do you feel? Do people need to mind their business when it comes to watch collecting?
First up, mind your business.
She thinking about it. She processing it. You gonna collect what you want? Is that what's gonna be? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's what it, like. She's communicating with me. All right. Let me see. Yo, Jabroni, so let me get down to this real quick. Okay, yeah, baby, we done with that. We ain't even got nothing else on that paper. Let me see. Doesn't mean. Yeah, that's the end of that notebook. She just ripped the whole page out.
You bad. She's a bad mamma jamma.
You want a good looking.
Just as bad as she can be.
Good looking. Vic, you crazy, bro.
You ever get the DK comment?
Did I miss it? Yeah, Trap. That little girl way too pretty. Related to you. How you get? Wait a minute. She took my. Yo, she's ripped this right off of the Christmas tree. Why you eating blue? This little girl, something else, man. I'd rather try as much as I can before I stick with a brand. Okay, so Billy, let me ask you this: what have you fallen in love with this year? So that is actually probably most likely going to be the very next show. Is for the year 2022. What is that one watch that you got this year that you just really fell in love with? And I'm not saying your favorite, but like the one watch buy that you're just proud of it, or you said, "Yep, good job, I got the best deal," or whatever the case is. It can't be more. It's one. It's one watch. I'm not asking for the top 5. I'm asking for that one watch that you bought this year. I asked Vic. Vic told me I'll let Vic explain that. Because I'm pretty sure Vic could come up. I'll make sure that it's the link for what? Do I need to drop the link again? Okay. Gotta roll. Okay, all right, bro. You probably said that a long time ago. Jabroni's out here. Said he owns the whole 7. Let's see. The Rolex challenge isn't meant to be worn. It's a collector's piece, but don't tell James. Oh man, yeah. Cause the original Deep Sea was a big boy. That crystal was thick on there. Happy holidays. What you choose to celebrate. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up. Should be a 42 millimeter Magnum. Of course, you Vic will say that. Gladiator's leader chrono is that watch. Okay. Panda Daytona, hands down. Ooh. Yo. That Panda joint. Woo. Yeah. I'm with you on that one. That's up, man. Come on, my gunmetal gemstone Speedway. Is that the one you had on? Man, bro, that's such a beautiful watch, man. I saw that picture, man. I was looking at it, and I know I liked it on Instagram, and I went on Facebook because over there I said I gotta like it twice, man. Wherever you put it, I'ma like it, man. That. What's wrong? You okay? No. Oh, probably.
Take it out your mouth.
Honestly, the Ocean Crawler. Now, I will tell you something, Billy. That Ocean Crawler, I let a lot of my coworkers see that watch, and for the most part, even the guy that said he wears Apple Watch, we talked about it. He said that's a nice watch, man. He was like, I like the color, man. I would definitely rock that. Oh yeah, we got our first guest, man. First and foremost, at the end of him being on here, man, please go over there and check his channel out. Because tonight you're doing a watch giveaway, right?
Monday, Tuesday, whatever it is, the 20th.
Oh, okay, the 20th. Okay. Not a watch now. That's Mr. Billy, y'all.
What's going on, guys?
What's up, bro? How you doing?
Not bad. How are you? Look what I'm rocking today.
That's what you rocking?
Pro Diver, baby.
I see it. Looking good on the wrist, boy. Looking good. But see, you know what? There's a number of you guys. I respect your collection and how you guys collect, because it's not like you have an agenda like, hey, if you're primarily a Rolex person, that's all you talk about is Rolex. You're all over the board. I've seen a number of your collecting, and oh man, for the first time ever, man, we have somebody special coming up to the stage.
Oh my God!
Hey Trap, I love your videos, and I love your approach to collecting. Like, your passion is unmatched.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Man,
look at this stud cooking over here. What are you cooking, guy?
I'm cooking for my toddler, so it's mac and cheese.
Nice. Don't lie. That's for you, but okay.
What? Wow.
Oh.
Yeah. This what I'm talking about, man.
Oh, I need a baby. Anybody want to give me a baby to borrow?
All you got is watches for now, brother. That's the only baby you got.
They're more expensive, I think. Oh, I made her cry. I'm sorry.
No, I think she got it.
You okay, baby?
So, Aussie, let me ask you, man. When you started collecting watches, did you go off of a rule system? Were you
I've been sort of infatuated with the Rolex Submariner since like 2006,
okay?
and like I worked in Switzerland for a little while, and I saw my friend Sub, and that's when I started like really researching. Prior to that, it was all G-Shocks, and I was happy, sort of. But when I saw how utterly crappy my G-Shock was compared to his Submariner, but it would take another like 15 years before I would actually get a Submariner. I got the Invicta Pro Diver first.
Really?
Yeah. Because I wanted to see if I liked that style of watch, and and it got me into horology really, because it was the first automatic watch I got, that Seiko NH35. So I still have it. It's a good watch. It keeps perfect time.
It's like food porn I'm watching. What's going on here?
That's Hemi. What you cutting up over there?
It's spam.
Is it spam? Oh my gosh. Here, go your uncle.
Your
Hemi,
audio's
what
not
got-
working, big guy.
Yeah, I can't hear you.
I like this.
Anyone who lives in absolute watches collecting is not someone I can ever mess with. Not even worth it. I feel you. Well, you know what? So at the end of this conversation I had with these guys and gal, we had a debate. We had a nice debate about, why people collect what they collect. And I just asked the question. I said, man, but at the end of the day, how does somebody, like, if you went and you saw somebody that just had a bunch of Timex watches, and you were like, what? Like, they got like 100 Timex watches. They could have had one good Tissot or something, or one. I'm like, I asked that person, I said, well, why does it bother you so much? Like, like they collected that because that's what if they went to Timex 100 times, they wanted that Timex in their collection, Now, can you give them advice on stuff? Can you like introduce them to other things? I mean, DK, I've listened to Dave D. I've listened to so many different people on this channel. I've even looked at some of the, if you consider the experts on YouTube, I listen to a lot of their stuff. I feel like some people do have an agenda. They push particular watches more than others, but I do learn. I like to learn about the heritage of certain watches and the movements. And Billy's out of here. I love to hear how it got started. The story behind it. I got a chance to talk to a couple of CEOs over the past 2 years. Like, hey, what inspired you? I did an interview with A.L. Lalo from Invicta. Hey, Hemi, I can't hear you, bro, at all. I can't hear you at all, bro. Oh, let me get Billy back in here. So I mean, overall, I just feel like this should be something fun to do. This should just be something fun to just knock out, man, and less of the back and forth, the separation in watch collecting, because it is, man. You talk about segregation, it's crazy. Hold me see. My guest dropping in. Okay, yeah. Hemi, there you go. Sound check, but I still can't hear you, bro.
It's a good thing we didn't hear that, I guess.
I understood what that was.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I think it's important to respect people for their passion, how they express it ultimately. In our capitalist society, you are what you buy ultimately. I know some people cringe at that, but that is quite reality. You are what you consume, whether you're a Rick and Morty fan or you're Dragon Ball Z. The way that normally expresses, there are sort of cultural items that you sort of surround yourself with and exercise.
Yeah.
But there is a danger, though. I find that most people's mistakes are in the first year of investing. I mean, like collecting, like that's where the mistakes are made in that first year.
Mm.
Like you make wrong turns, you think things are more exclusive or more limited than they really are.
Yeah. I would say I went through a craze, man. 2018 was horrible for me, bro. I like every time Shop HQ or Evine had something on sale, I was like, oh, I gotta get it. And, oh, I gotta get it. And of course, I was influenced by the people I was around. And next thing you know, I'm looking back at 250 slot dive cases just full of watches, and I'm like, I couldn't get it to enjoy to wear them. And then I was like, wait a minute. When I started doing some more research, I said, ooh, this watch isn't so great. Oh, there's an imperfection here. Oh, I didn't even know the second hand was going. Oh my gosh. And
oh wow, like you didn't even
was,
have time to look at what the quality control was on the wow.
And I made so many. I said 2018 was my first. That was like a adolescent stage of watch collecting, man. I said, geez, man, I got all this stuff, man. And then the more I learned about, the movements and stuff like that, and I said, you know what? I really want to add certain pieces to my collection. And I said, if I can get one Invicta Pro diver with the Sellita movement or a Valjoux, I'm good. If I can get that one piece. And I got like several now. And these watches are pretty stout, man, pretty solid. But then it pushed me into other companies, And I will say, Billy, this watch, this crawler, bro, this Ocean Crawler is pretty nice, bro. The case on it, though, the case,
right?
The presentation, I said, bro,
fire.
Yeah,
that box is gorgeous. That like the wood box with it's nice.
Now you know what? I do respect Just One More Watch, Jody. I respect him. He's not real big into like packaging. He was like, he can care less about the packaging. He's more about the watch. I get it. Some people are different, but the presentation, when I opened this thing up, I said, yo.
Right?
Yo.
It adds so much more.
Here's the deal. You'd have thought there was a dress watch inside this thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? This is something that, like, yeah, this thing should have been a lot more. Now, I was looking at the history of the company. I looked at how the rigorous testing that they go through on this, and $800, right, on sale on your page. Because I know 2 years ago, everybody reviewed this watch 2 years ago. Everybody on YouTube, and it was $1,000. It was $1,000 then. So it dropped in price, and same watch. I like it. You know what I'm saying? But this would be, for me, to be perfectly honest, I didn't really see anything that would keep me from getting a watch other than the money. But this is a watch that, as far as my watch collecting is going right now, I will put this on a radar and say, hey, this isn't a watch that I'm going to get right now, but down the line, I'm definitely going to add. So it's going in this box. I'm going to buy this watch at some point. And I mean, I'm just telling you, I'm going to buy this watch at some point. You know what I'm saying?
And I completely agree with you. The price, I think 5 to 6 would be perfect. I truly think 5 to 6 would be a perfect price point for that watch. I think it would be in everyone's collection. I think 8 is kind of hard to pull the trigger on unless you have it in your hands. Yeah. Just off pictures. And one thing I have to give bad credit for is the shark mesh strap doesn't fit my 6-inch wrist. I took off all the links. I can't get it to fit my friggin' wrist.
Wow.
So I had to take it to. I was gonna take it to a jeweler's, but I'm like, it's not even worth it at that point,
No, not at that point. Not for $800. But see, here's the thing too, though, bro. Is the other thing I thought about was, because it is an American company. I know it's Swiss made, but it's an American company. And by being a micro brand, I'm a big. If you guys watch my channel for any length of time, I support small brands. I support private owners. I'll support the, you know what I'm saying, the small guy, because this isn't a big company like that.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever they're asking, you know, I'm like, okay, that's their price.
Yep.
You know, and I can't knock you for the price because you know what you've done. You know the engineering that you put into this watch.
Yep.
I'm not here to argue. I think you
That
got a
hammer
good
test is
product.
cool. You got to look up videos of the hammer test that they put it through. They literally bash it with a fucking hammer. They put it on a shelf, and a
Mhm.
hammer comes down like a pendulum and whacks the fucking thing. And
Man.
No way.
they test it to see if it can withstand. I think it's like 6 times more or 60 times more than a car crash.
Right.
So the G's it takes is like 12,000 G's or some fucking crazy shit.
That's insane.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. I bought a watch. This was years ago, man. I was like 20 years old. I bought a watch. I paid like $250 for it. Thought I was doing something, and I got in a car accident. This guy hit me so hard. He hit me like 40 miles per hour from the back. Boom! My radio popped out the dash. The whole back window shattered. Man, the car with like the whole bumper was smashed on one side. My watch came off my wrist, hit the dashboard, and everything inside was completely wiped out.
Horrible.
And they didn't honor it because they said, well, you got in a car accident and this isn't like a failure. I had just bought the watch.
Mm.
That was like, and you would think I'm 20 years old and I just dropped $250 on a
Yeah.
watch. I wasn't making that kind of money, but I had to get it. And it destroyed the insides of this watch was destroyed. You know what I'm saying? I should have had a G-Shock on. I'd have been cool, but dude, so it's crazy, man. To think that if you dove off of like a diving board, like a tall diving board, can your watch withstand that?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And the crazy thing about watches is when you're in a swimming pool, you don't realize, like when they do those tests, you don't realize that that water's actually is pressing up against every part of your watch while you.
Right.
I don't care if you like 2 feet underneath the water. It's like it's attacking your watch.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So I literally had a watch through Invicta that it had the push pull crown, and I said, well, it said 100 meters. I got in the water and I made sure that the crown was pushed in, and I saw the water just filling up, and I said, oh, what is going on?
Wow. Dear. I hope to never experience that.
Whoa. Man, so, but it's been a journey. This has been a journey, and I don't regret any of it. I had to learn that phase. 2018, like I said, was my worst year. I think my dumbest year, my dumb phase. But
I
now,
think mine was 2019 was my dumb year where I literally had no money, like literally, because every penny I made went to buying a watch. And I just fucking kept on buying. I had no savings, no nothing. Just like everyone in my life would be like, let's go out. I'm like, oh, no, I can't. Like literally because I'm buying stupid fucking watches, you know?
that's well.
Yep.
So I'm gonna ask you guys this year alone. What is your number one watch? What is your number one watch that you got this year?
I have to go look.
Well, I think you said your Daytona.
Yeah,
you did,
for sure.
You said your Daytona.
Yeah,
I like the ocean.
It's cliche,
color
but
a
I
lot.
did get it in the last 12 months, and it's my most worn watch now. So
Hush. My son said his is a pro diver.
You still got your watch.
It's a tough
All
one.
right. That was a hard one for me. That's a
guess
hard one
this.
for me.
the Sega design, it's
Yeah.
very cool.
It's unique. It's funky. It's fun.
Well,
Fucking cat, dude. Anybody want a cat?
Speedway. How big
Yeah.
is that? That's pretty sizable, right?
yeah, it's a 45 millimeter. It's pretty thick too. But it's this watch right here, man. Because when I was a kid, I've shared the story before. The first watch that I fell in love with was a Daytona. I was a little kid, bro. This guy at the airport, he was getting on the plane. He had on a blue suit, and I was like, "Mom, I love that watch. That watch is really nice." And I just fell in love with that dial, man, from as a kid. off top. So I saw Invicta has a 39.5 millimeter version of this. It's quartz.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they do. They got a number of them. I didn't want that one because I wanted an automatic. And
Right.
Invicta didn't offer it until this year. This is the newest one. And
And
you see in
that's
the
a real
back,
chronograph?
yep. It has
That's
like a
awesome.
little bitty date window. I mean, not date window, but a little exhibition case back there. Little small porthole.
Because so many watch brands, they want the chronograph look, but they're not, it costs a lot more money to actually get a chronograph movement. So
Yeah.
they often have like, it's a date wheel or something. It's indicating
Yeah.
the day or something, just some sort of garbage excuse to put subdials on there. So that's really good.
So yeah, I've already started looking in 2023. I'm not gonna collect as much because the pieces that I want are a little pricey. So
Yeah.
I'm definitely about to start a fund for that. My first watch may not come until I don't know, maybe May or June. But I got enough to just wear now and enjoy.
Yeah.
So
You were mentioning about like you didn't check the watches that you had purchased. Like, I mean, even for luxury watches, I always bring a loop. Like, I'm not buying them until I go over
This
it, man. They
motherfucker
have
walks
issues
into
sometimes.
the AD. This
Yeah.
motherfucker walks and they go, oh
you
shit,
go
this guy.
so
No, absolutely. They make mistakes. They do. They do make mistakes. Even at the high end, it happens.
Yo, I'd be pissed if I was selling a car and someone came in and brought their own little tester for the tires.
well, okay. And Jay Jones said this is my dumb time. Jay Jones has been on a tear with just buying watches. Well, here's the deal. I'm gonna tell you that what I've seen when I worked at a jewelry store. This lady comes in and she brought her watch back a couple of times, right? And then she came back to me, like she got me the next time around. She said, look, I want my money back on this watch because it's not working. She was like, it worked when it leaves here, but then I get it home, it just stopped working. So I'm looking at it and I'm like, hold on. I said, what are you guys doing? She was like, what do you mean? I said, what are you doing to where it stopped working? Are you pulling a crown out? She was like, no. I said, ma'am, this automatic is going to work. She said, what do you mean it's automatic? So I set it for her and I wound it up and I said, look, she said, when did that happen? I said, you mean to tell me you came into my store and you dropped $800 on an automatic watch? It was a Bulova, however you want to pronounce it. And they didn't tell you that it was automatic and you didn't ask any questions. You just dropped 800 quick. She said, yeah. I was like, wow. She said, it looked good. I know my husband will love it. I was like, I looked it so you can look on there and see who sold it to him. And I told that person, my ex-coworker, I said, listen, you need to learn a little bit about watches, man. And like when people come in, you have to explain it to them. What are they buying? You have to tell them the details. You have to tell them the warranty. She didn't even know the warranty on the watch. I would have just sold, which I did. I took it back and got her 2 watches, but I got a 2 Citizen watch. I said, you don't have to do anything. Stop it. Only like these watches will set itself. You know what I'm saying? Here you go. This one is like radio activated or something. It got the radio waves. Every time you go to different cities, it pings and it'll set. So if you go in different time zones, you're good. She said, really? I said, yeah, your husband will like it. So that's the one thing I learned. Like, yo, people out here just doing stuff. And I was like that though. I just know when it looked good. You know, and I bought my fair share of fake watches in the back of the day. I ain't even lie to you.
Me too.
This, like, oh man, I can get this Patek. Yeah, how much is it? 100? Okay, yeah, here you go. Yeah, but it's not worth it, man, because one, there's no warranty on it. And when the movement stops, it's done. You just wasted $100. Nobody's gonna fix it unless you learn how to do it yourself.
I used to like my Jamaican Rolexes that I'd buy. You know, you get them on the islands.
Hey, bro, they do that. Where were we at? Gosh, I think we went to Cozumel.
Yes.
We Cozumel, and they had it was Bahamas.
When that lady trying to get us to get all kind of fake stuff.
Like,
Yeah.
man,
Fake city.
Yep.
she was like, she said, "Come here, my brother. Oh, come.
Yes.
Listen, they called out their aunties, their cousins, their mama, brother. I mean, so she brought a pair of jeans or a shirt or something, had it cut up or whatever. So then I went and bought like this it's like a coconut tree made out of wood, which I said, okay, this is dope. So I said, all right. So we just spent like $20. She said, oh, come here, my auntie, she has this. I said, okay. So I got some little trinkets for the wrist. And we were about to leave out, and it was like, hey, my brother, come. I said, no, it's enough. It's enough. She said, oh, nice watch. I have watches. I got Rolex. I was like, man, no, I'm good. I don't want nothing else. You guys are gonna suck us dry in this thing, man. And I was like, I felt like I'm like, we're gonna get kidnapped and stuff. They go get us. Let's go.
Trap, you used to be in the military, right? Have you ever been to Seoul?
No. I've been to Kuwait, where you talking about home of the forgery. They make some good fakes.
I know. I on a long time ago, more than 10 years. Yeah, I went to Incheon. It's like this area where a lot of Americans hang out.
Yeah.
It's where all things are hustling and bustling. And I said to my friends, let's go out and let's try find some fake watches. And so my friend wanted a Breitling that was really big back then, and I wanted a white Daytona. And so we came across a guy and goes, yeah, we got what you want, but you got to go over here. And next thing you know, we're walking like already 200 yards off the main road, and they're telling us we have to go like upstairs into an apartment.
Oh,
It's like we got up there into this apartment, like 4 floors up. And then, then we looked at a few pieces, like, okay, I want this or this one. I was like, but, you just rushed us off the street. I don't actually have money for this. Like, oh, we'll come to the ATM with you. We know an ATM. And it all worked out. It all worked out. It's so sketchy. The stuff you do in your early 20s is ridiculous. It was so sketcy. It was like, dude, do you want your liver cut out? Do you want your ATM card handed back to you after it's been emptied out?
good night, man. Hey, y'all took a chance, man.
Yeah, what's the saying? There's an English saying, in for a penny, in for a pound. You know what I mean? It all started with one idea. It's like, we're getting to the end of this, no matter how bad it is.
Man.
I one time got locked in the viewing room at a porn shop when I was like 18, whatever it was, whatever age you had to be. My buddy and I went to this porn shop thinking this would be funny to go like check out the porn shop. And some guy's like, hey, let me show you something. And then locked me and my friend in a fucking viewing room. So we're like, what the fuck? We're locked in here.
You a danger to yourself, bro. You know that. You are a danger to yourself. You need adult supervision all the time, bro. You put yourself in some bad spots, man.
I know that was a bad one. That was dumb.
But you know what? I mean, I think all of us have made some heinous mistakes. I've been in that situation.
I'm sorry, that was bad. I said you said anus wrong.
Oh. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. Now I had a weapon and I went in a sketchy area. And I'm like, dude, I think we're gonna have to shoot our way out of here. And as a soldier, like we're going in there in this area that we weren't supposed to be in. They told us not to do it. But I was like, man, I want to just see some stuff. I heard they had some Jordans in here, some fake Jordans that get passed as real. I want to check it out. So we go over there and they got them. I mean, and I'm telling you, cannot tell the difference. I don't care who you are. You can't tell the difference. And I'm just looking, I said, hey, bro, it's just like 3 of us. I said, look at these people starting to crowd around, man. It's starting to get dark, bro. I was like, said, man, we're not supposed to be here, man. I got my service weapon with me, but I'm like, we're not supposed to be here. So if I shoot somebody, bro, we gonna be in all types of trouble, man. I was like, man, we ended up not getting anything, man, because my spider senses was telling me, man, this is about to be bad. This is about to be a bad situation. But I've seen all the watches, man. I seen man had some nice Daytonas, which I bought a Submariner while I was there. I paid $160 for a Submariner. I brought it back to the States and had a guy look at it. He couldn't tell the difference. Couldn't tell the difference. He said, I would have to open it up.
The Daytona I picked up was not it wasn't too bad cosmetically, but movement wise it was garbage. Like it wasn't a chronograph. Like, you know, it had subdials, but that wasn't a chronograph.
Oh no, that's trash. You gotta at least do that.
Yeah, it was trash.
Dang. So I bought I think I've owned at least 10 fake watches in my life. At least 10. And I bought them all for when I was in the military. I bought a lot of those. I did buy some nice ones. I bought a Breitling off of another soldier, and I paid a decent amount of money for that watch. That one got stolen. That one was certified. I said, bro, did you get this watch from here? He said, no, man, I got this as a gift, and I'm not gonna wear it, bro. I said, how much you want for it? He was like, man, you give me at least 500. 500 is yours. Now this watch was $2,500 at the time, so I was like, there you go. Come back home. I left it in my car, going to play basketball with my brother, and somebody broke in my stuff and took it. That's my fault. I left the doors unlocked.
Wow, that sucks.
Yeah.
Is it true that Jordans? Is it true
Huh?
that Jordans are made? The fake Jordans are made in the same building as the real one.
Right, so
Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah, I've been told that Nike products are literally either next door or in the same building as whoever makes the fake ones in India or China, wherever.
So here,
I've seen a lot of the sneaker channels.
Yeah,
and
bro.
they seem pretty clued on as to which ones are fake, to be honest. I'm not entirely sure.
No, but I mean, it's not the same company, obviously, but I heard it was the same building. Like literally, like upstairs is Nike, downstairs is fake Nike.
Hey, Build-A-Bear. Look, I got a Build-A-Bear.
That's so cute.
How old is she?
9 months.
Oh, wow. She's doing really well. My baby's 8 months.
Man,
that's because you don't have her wrapped in a big fleece.
Yeah, they're about to head out. They got to pick a kid up from work.
And mine gets wrapped up in leopard skin jumpsuit.
Really?
Yeah.
You say hi to them? You say hi to everybody?
They need to make swaddling for adults, like a big thing that you lay in and it just swaddles you up into a blanket. I would love that.
An adult swaddle?
Yeah, think about it. You like a big machine, you lay in it, all of a sudden it just wraps you like a little burrito. You know? Fucking love that.
Let's see. Jay Jones, 1970, Saigon. Oh, yeah, Jay Jones. I know you know about, yeah. So, you know, it's crazy. I heard about that, man. There's good fakes everywhere. And, you know, when I was doing my research on watches, man, I was seeing that, like, this is an $8 billion industry. $8 billion. I mean, I want to say in the next county over, they did like a huge bust here, not too far from us. $7.9 million worth of fake Pateks, Rolexes, and the Rolex jewelry. I'm like,
I really question that though. Like, I mean, normally they're valuing it on their full retail value if it was sold successfully as a real deal.
Yeah.
But to the best of my knowledge, most trades on the fakes are done above board from the sense that they aren't trying to swindle the target customer. Like, they know they're buying a clone. The question is how good, rather than sort of like saying it's not the same proposition as they're like buying counterfeit dollar bills or something like that.
Right.
Where there's only really one purpose to do that, and that is to swindle someone, you know, a target. a fake watch can simply be enjoyed. There are issues with it, right? But the intention of the buyer was usually, as far as I know, to just enjoy.
Mm.
Yeah.
You know what? I saw something happen the other day at the pawn shop. Some guy came in with like, you know what you put your Christmas decorations in? One of those bins, those like big bins.
Yeah.
He came in with a bin of about 10 Cartier watches. Santos, a couple other things. That's the other ones I just didn't know of. And they were all real with the receipts bought the day before. And he pawned them off for a quarter or whatever it was of what he paid on the receipts, said thank you very much, and walked out. And I thought, that's the weirdest fucking, like, I literally was like, told my boss, I was like, why would you even buy those? Like, what's that they're
Well,
definitely not, there's something going on there.
It's credit card stuff
yeah, it is.
for sure.
It is. I used to work in a
Legitimate or
pawn shop.
illegitimate, it's credit card stuff.
Yeah.
Basically, what the softest answer, assuming it's legitimate, is that he has a good credit limit, obviously to have bought that many Cartier, but he just needs cash. So he buys the watches and sells them, and so now he's got cash instead of credit and or products.
Mhm.
But obviously, you're taking a crazy hit on that, then you still have the credit card bill. Some people might be stupid enough to do that. I wouldn't put it past them. But more realistically, it may have been acquired with false credit cards or something like that. It's remote. But I mean, that Cartier boutique would be crazy for doing that. So who ultimately knows? Like, that's
It's just
crazy.
interesting to me.
It's still
It's just
crazy.
like,
yeah.
I wouldn't even take the risk. Like, the guy looked like he didn't, the guy didn't look like he would be having that many Cartiers to the point where he would, so like, I don't know. I was like, as a shop owner, there's some sort of scam going on. Why are you taking that risk? Because then if they could take the watches. If there's like a fraud thing or whatever it might be, the cops could come in and stole them, whatever he might have gotten them. They could take the watches. Then you just shelled out all that money. You don't get your money back.
Yeah, I saw the same thing happen on TPG. I mean, it's sort of like forbidden from being talked about, but he did have an episode where a customer had basically drop shipped him a watch he had bought from another dealer just so that he could get cash. Well, he didn't say why he was doing it, but he bought from one dealer a watch for about $31,000, had them deliver it to TPG, who would give him $28,000. So there's a $2,000 loss. And it was like, for what? As best as I could, he wouldn't explain himself, but as best as I can tell, he was just trying to get cash out of a credit card instead of any other option, I guess.
Interesting.
That is this. I mean, you know what? The watch market. I mean, just not the market, but just watch collecting as a whole. Just hearing these different stories and all the different avenues we go down, man, it is so wild. Because I just think back. At one point, I was just sitting in my living room just buying watches off of online. And I was talking to a bunch of people. So like most people, like Jay Jones, Vic, Godfather, all these people, we would conversate back and forth with each other. And it was like it was the community, it was the family, right? But then all this other stuff started piling in. It's like I run into people that don't like Invicta. I run into people that don't like it was another high-end watch, the Hublot, Big Bang. They hated that. And like I'm like looking at, I just typed in watch hate on YouTube and it showed all of the watches that people just hate. I hate when there's people buy these watches. I hate the people that buy these watches. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Like I didn't even know this stuff existed, man.
I think you're allowed to hate. Come on, you're allowed to hate. So just as much as you can appreciate someone's passion for something, you can also not be as meta and just say, I hate this brand so much, and I hate people who like that brand. You know what I mean?
No, you know what? I get that. I just didn't know that it existed like that. It blew my mind. I was like, now I'll tell you, I thought was pretty funny was Fat Cat Collection and It's Complicated. They had a beef going back and forth about Rolex and the quality, and he was going back about the Invicta thing, and they were going back and forth. I was sitting back with popcorn like, this is unreal. This is like Mad TV. Like, these people are really serious, man. And I look at it as, if you talk about NFL, right? One fan that everybody can agree that they despise is Cowboy fans. Like, everybody just agrees that, like, okay, you're a Cowboy fan. Oh man, I can't mess with you. And I enjoy the banter back and forth. I love talking smack. And then people are like, well, you're a Bears fan, and like, you guys haven't won the championship since '85. I love it. Like, it don't bother me. I love the going back and forth. Billy will be back in a little bit. I don't know what it is. Billy, you need to get control of your online features, brother. But I just didn't it was crazy how this thing was, and I thought it was funny, but there were some moments in the 4 years that I've been on here that I thought some of the comments were so far above just regular hate. This was like, it was so personal. I was like, yo, I had somebody reminded me that I was black, and I was like, I am? Like, really? I had no idea. Like, thanks for letting me know. I thought I was Portuguese this whole time. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, but I wouldn't trade it though. Up to this point, I've enjoyed this thing, man, because I learned, I love watches, man. I love the whole thing. I would have never met you, Billy, DK. It's a lot of fun, bro. At the end of the day, I don't think the bad stuff does not. I mean, it don't come in comparison. It does not come close to deterring me from collecting watches and learning more about watches.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. And look, it happens at the high end as well. It's been sort of an unprecedented amount of videos in the last, say, month and a half or 2 months that have come out saying, I hate Rolex or something like that. Just sort of like, I'm done with Rolex. I hate Rolex. Rolex sucks, stuff like that. I was like, they didn't do anything.
Yeah.
They didn't do anything. It's easier to get them now than before. So what are you upset about? I'm starting to turn into an Omega hater.
I heard you say that.
Because I'm just sick of hearing it. Like, I'm like, everyone's sort of like saying Rolex bad value. I'm like, last time I checked, Explorer 1 6,700. That's not a super expensive watch in that level. And Omega is selling Aquaterras for more. I'm like, come on, like, which one's representing better value, the Rolex or the Omega? I'll say a Rolex every time. Right. I think in this one, it's sort of like Arnold Schwarzenegger and there's a meme with just the hands together, the two parts, like Invicta and Rolex, like value. We can team up together and dunk on Omega and Hublot, I think.
Tag, bro. That's like Jordan and Pippen versus anybody in the NBA. I mean, you know the thing about it though. I get it. Like, you do have companies who be like, I hate what you put out. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sick of you talking about this. Why do you get on my nerves? I get that. And I'm telling you, I wanted an Omega for a long time, man. But then I kind of shifted. I was like, I would like to get a Tudor. And then I start questioning, like, okay, when I get to that point, we're talking about spending a nice, decent amount of money. That's why, like, right now, at this point, I went from, in 1 year, I think I bought maybe 50 watches in 1 year, 52, somewhere around there.
Wow.
Yeah. And then that next year, I probably spent, I don't know how much on like 25 watches. Like, going into next year, I'm looking like single digits, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I mean, what I want really, on different price spectrums, but I'm not really looking at, I'm gonna enjoy what I collect, but I have other things going on, like my grandbaby being here. We're actually going to put up a fence for the yard And I'm gonna put her, you know, when she's gonna grow into it, of course, but we're gonna put her little place. I have an acre and a half behind my house. So
Wow.
we're gonna actually cut down some trees, and I'm gonna put her a little park back there. You know what I'm saying? Like she have her own swing set, little jungle gym stuff. So my money's about to go into landscaping and everything else.
Yeah.
Watches, that's gonna be on the back burner. So I mean, I may buy 3 watches next year.
Hmm.
It's possible.
Yeah, and you got to rotate through the ones you've got. Like, I mean, I look at it. You know, I pay a lot of attention to like what's being used, not used. Rotate through the ones you've got. Like, I mean, I look at it. You know, I pay a lot of attention to like what's being used, not used. Hey, Billy,
You
sorry,
got
we're
2
getting some
devices
echo.
open, bro. It's echoing. You echoing.
Pay a lot of attention.
All right, there you go.
There we go.
Technical difficulties. What's up, Joe? What's happening, bro? Hey, man, my man Kenny's in the building. What's up, bro?
Hey, Junior, how you doing?
Man,
What's wrong? Why are you?
oh, what's up, buddy? Hey, what's going on? You are a natural.
Hey,
How you doing? This is awesome. Thank you for being on here. I appreciate the smiles. I really need that too.
kid's a star.
I'm telling you already. Good grief. Good night,
Yeah.
man.
And then we got this little one.
Wow.
Let me see it.
What's up, baby? So how old are you?
How old are you, Junior? Oh, well, I can't hear. I'm on the.
I fixed it.
Pieces.
Did you fix it? Okay. That is so dope, man. I tell you what, man, kids are amazing. Kids are amazing, man. And I love it. And this kid's a natural. This
Number
kid is
1 and
ready
2,
for-
health and family. That's number 1 and 2.
Man, you got a beautiful family, bro.
Money and power. Number 1 and 2, baby.
What did Montana say? Tony Montana. First you get the money, then you get the power.
Yeah.
Then you get
Yeah. So I know you're leaving. You're gonna leave some watches for your little ones. You got some stuff put to the side for them. That is awesome. That is awesome. I have a diamond piece I'm leaving my grandbaby.
Oh wow.
Yeah, all diamonds. When she finally came home, that's what I wore. I wore my diamond pro diver. Probably it's 3 carats. It's 3 carats of diamonds. And my wife got it as an anniversary gift, but I dedicate that to my grandbaby. And I've, you know, when she gets older, I'm pretty sure, you know, if she takes up the hobby, then, you know, of course I'll get her own, but definitely gonna leave some stuff for her, man. And in this case that I got, this case is going to have 18 watches in it that I like clutched in my heart. That, you know what I'm saying? I actually got my first Seiko mod in there. My Seiko knot is in there.
Cool.
And I have my original bezel, was it the 9937? I think that's the number for the Pro Diver, the original Pro Diver with the Sellita 200 in it, 40 millimeter. That's in there. So I'm just keeping watches that really mean the most to me. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff that's been given to me is going in there. So that's why I am with my watch collecting, bro. So let me ask you guys this. I don't care in any particular order. What does 2023 look like for you guys as far as collecting? Are you adding to your collection, or are you just going to hold and just enjoy what you have?
Craziness. I'll tell you that much.
Uh-oh. Okay.
Like a bunch of brands that I'm like working with that are sending me stuff. I got a bunch of watches that I did a Kickstarter with.
Yeah.
And yeah, bunch
Big
of
year ahead for Billy.
what?
Big year ahead.
Yeah, I did something stupid with my money. Really stupid with my money.
What you do this time, bro?
It's stupid. I don't even want to say it, but it's stupid. And long story short is it's stupid, and I'm hoping either it could work or it could not work. It's a gamble, but if it works, 2023 will be a good year. If it doesn't work, then Billy's gonna be scraping.
Interesting. Good luck.
Thank you, thank you. It's a gamble.
So Fever Joe was asking if you still had that Pro Diver on.
This was a gift from Fever Joe, believe it or not. We met up today.
Really?
So he only lives about 28 minutes away, right? So it's funny. So I was doing this delivery, meaning I was delivering a car in New Hampshire, and I'm having the worst time ever. It's a fucking electric car. The thing died halfway there, blah, 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 blah. Long story short, he calls me, and I'm in the middle of like about to bitch out this poor lady who bought the car. And he calls me, and I sent him a voicemail, and he's like, hey, I got a gift for you. I'm at your showroom. And I'm like, oh, man. So I went and visited him today, and he gifted me this beautiful Invicta Pro Diver right here with a case and these really cool, like one of those like diver cases, you know, the ones with the 6 slots cases, and coasters, Invicta coasters, which are
oh wow, you got hooked up.
Really hooked me up. So I'm pumped about that. Especially on my glass tables, I needed some good coasters, you know?
You know what? That was the one thing, you guys, that I will stand on top of that all day, man. When like my first interaction with in the Invicta community, these guys like embrace me like nobody's business. Me and my wife, bro, and I can tell you, like literally, I could do a whole show on the watches that's been given to me over the course of 3 years. Like I've been blessed with like some nice watches from just about every part, from California all the way from Florida, the East Coast, Midwest. I've received watches from people just out of just kindness, like, hey, Trap, I see you don't have this in your collection here, and they send it to me. And not all of them are Invicta, you know what I'm saying? I got some Aragon, some very first Androids, man. You know, shout out to Dave D. And then the knowledge. Dave D is a wealth of knowledge, man. That dude knows history of watches, and not just, I mean, everything. He does a lot of Kickstarters too. I think he got a few Kickstarters that he's waiting on. I think I'm gonna get into that one day. That's the one thing I haven't done yet.
It's mad cool, especially now that you have like a channel. What's cool is I'll do the Kickstarters, and I know that Kickstarters mean that they don't have a big following in a way, you know, for the most part. So what I'll do is I'll then email them privately, send them my channel, and say, hey, if there's any watches you'd like reviewed, let me know. And usually, not only do I get the Kickstarter, they send me some other gifts along with that, and I get to review multiple watches from them, which is cool. You know, it's fun. Get your name out there and get you exposed to more people. And like, you know, if I never did your channel, I never would have met, you know, Invicta Fever Joe, which is cool now that I have someone close by me where I can go and shop watches with and talk watches with. You know, my friends who don't like watches are sick of hearing. I don't know about your friends, but my friends are fucking sick of hearing me talk about watches. So finally, someone who actually cares, you know?
Man, you know what? We've sat and talked. And one thing I hope Invicta comes back with is the cruise, because I remember, 2:00 in the morning, 2 a.m. We're sitting on the Lido deck, and we're just having a conversation about watches and life. It's like we sitting back, we sitting drinking coffee, and we're just talking like, man, you know, I remember my grandfather had this pocket watch, and it was a Tourbillon. They were like, it was Tourbillon. I said, yeah, my mom still has it. And then you hear the story, like you hear all these different stories, man. And it's like, you're not bored with it. You're not tight. It's like, you're just absorbing everything, you know? And that's why I go the way I do with this. I know at times people may be like, man, dude, can you talk about anything else? No, can't. I can't. I can't, bro.
I would love to go to the Invicta cruise. Is it exclusive in any way? I've only got one Pro Diver.
No, bro. You know what's crazy? I'm gonna tell you two things that happened on Invicta cruise when I first got there. There's one guy that stated, he said, look, I was able to get on this cruise for $400, It was all inclusive, and he had a G-Shock on. He said, dude, he said, I didn't even know Invicta existed until this cruise popped up. He didn't have, I think he may have bought a Pro Dive or something like that, but he didn't do it, right? And then there was this Asian guy that so they have the Watch Expo, and they got all of these watches out, right? And I'm looking at his collection, and I saw he had a lot of Values and 28, 24 powered Invicta, and I'm like, oh, your collection's nice. I said, so what do you have on the wrist? He does like this. He slides his suit jacket up. He has on a Submariner. I was like, yo, you on the Invicta cruise with this. I said, this is crazy, bro. But so yeah, you don't have to have anything, bro. Just come and have fun.
What's great about
That's
that is
cool.
it's all people of like mind. You already have one common connection with everybody on that ship. That's the
Yeah.
best part of the whole thing.
Yeah.
You literally already have a common connection. You don't need to worry about anything at that point.
We see, and Billy, being the great guy that he is, hooked me up with some dope straps. Yo, Billy. Okay, hold up. Speaking of which, thank you for the straps, bro. Really, really, really. I haven't put it out there like that, but I ordered some straps from Billy, and I bought some more because I really like it. And he sent me some stuff. He sent me some leather straps, man. And the green, oh yeah. So next year, like I'm gonna display the whole not a watch snob strap display on my watches, because I just changed the look of so many different watches. I was like, ooh, that really looked nice. I like that. This one's next.
Mm-hmm.
This one's next.
Oh yeah.
So you guys gonna have to figure out which, you'll see what I put on there. But yo, Billy, your straps are nice, bro.
Straps can change the entire game of the watch. If you have a good watch that's able to take a bunch of different straps, it changes the look completely.
Your straps are nice, man. I like that. The Gucci look, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that one, that's my favorite. I got that on my Grand Diver, the root beer bezel. I said, oh, this is perfect, man. I wore it to work. They was like, yo, that's nice. What the heck? I said, yeah. Changed the whole watch.
I'm waiting for the lawsuit. I called it the Gucci. Goochi. Gucci. I'm waiting for the lawsuit.
Hey, bro, you know what? You live your life dangerous, man. But I do hope that at one point all of us can like converge on the cruise, and it's just, man, because you guys will love it. I'll put some videos up there. I've done some shorts, and I'm heading to Invicta. And I know Invicta watch, Shop HQ, they watch my show. And I will say this. AL Lalo has family that has watched my show before. And if you guys are watching right now, we want a cruise. That's just it. We want another cruise. Can we get another cruise? 2023. Can we get one in November of next year? Because November is actually an inexpensive. It's cheap to cruise in November.
Mm-hmm.
The first
Things
week
are
in November,
buzzing already. Like
there.
everything, all the conventions here in Vegas are, approaching capacity again. So, like, there's a market out there already. Although, I don't know, end of next year might not be so hot. Just financially wise, not so much people there what they want. We'll see.
Well, I hope so, man. I got Dave D commenting and stuff like that. I mess with Dave D in so many ways, man. We just joke and laugh and talk crazy back and forth, man. But he's a wealth of knowledge, man. I would consider Dave D like a watch counselor. So I'm telling you guys, for the Invicta community, if you're thinking about, I'm not gonna say switching out your Invicta, but like expanding out to other watches, reach out to Dave D. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Reach out to Dave D. He's a wealth of knowledge, man. It's nothing like having somebody to help you, because I didn't have a mentor when I was collecting in 2018. I was foolish. Dude, I missed out on so much stuff, though. I missed out on so many different watches, man. Looks like everyone rich.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to try and steer new collectors into their first year. I wish there was more opportunities to like really coach people. Now, I'm not just talking about watches. Like my friend got into firearms about 1 year ago, and I said, "You watch out, because it's gonna be like, mark my words, one a month. He's like, no way! I just got all the ones I need. It's like, well, let me know how you're going about a year. Yeah, sure enough, it was more than one a month.
Man, you know what? I was talking to Dave D, and I think I'm going to follow his advice on something, because if next fall is anything like this year, I saw some of the biggest discounts on watches. Zarek was discounting stuff. Nubeo was discounting stuff. And I don't know if I'll go Nubeo. I would have to actually see that watch in person, because looking at it, it looks like a pretty big watch, almost Invicta style. But I want to know, for personally, what is it about that watch that they charge a premium for NH35? Like, I want to know, what is it about that watch that you're charging $600 or $700 for NH35?
You're starting to sound like a Hublot hater. It's the same logic, really. Like, you put this movement in, it doesn't look as good as what I think it's. You know, it doesn't look like it's worth $22,000 to me with a $300 movement. I don't know.
You call me
Similar thing,
at this point. I hate it. I'm just, you know what? I was like, wait a minute, because I was like, so you look at a company like Aragon, and Wing's watches, dude, I think off top, man, are pretty solid. I haven't had a problem with his Aragons. His customer service is on point. If anything goes wrong with it, you send it back, he got you. He'll take care of it. I think he got like a 2-year warranty. I could be wrong with that, but I think it's like a 2-year warranty. But I just know that there are certain companies, and I'm not even talking Pagani, because Pagani's at the bottom of the barrel as far as watches is concerned, homage-wise, but they use NH35, and you're talking about watches from $85 to, I say, with the Seiko being $300 or $400. But then you'll have companies that do got NH35 or NH36, and they'll charge you $800 to $900. I'm like, okay, what am I paying for? Because there's some watches like this Ocean Crawler. If I'm gonna drop you $800, I'm gonna get this Ocean Crawler with a Swiss movement in it that goes through, like Billy was saying, the rigorous test, so I can beat this watch up, you know, if I wanted to. But I take care, man. I can't stand it. I hate banging my watch, like walking through doorways. If I hit it, I'm like, oh no! I was like, felt like I just got a gunshot wound or something. Like, oh no!
Yeah, I take care of my watches. I do. For instance, if I've got like metal here, I'll tape it up. So there's a metal zip there, but I've taped it so it doesn't consistently ruin all my watches one by one.
I love dinging up my watches. Every little ding reminds me of something. Like, it's just a cool, you know, like, it's cool to me that, like, it's a story behind it, you know?
I don't stress too much now about whether or not they do or don't have them. I will just prevent it from happening. It's sort of like a car. I wouldn't necessarily drive it through like some bushes and stuff for no reason.
Oof. Thanks, Jay Jones. Yeah, so Aragon does have a 2-year warranty on it. And I'm gonna tell you this, Wing is pretty good on. Wing actually has a number of nice watches coming out. There's Tourbillons, and he still got some Valjouls on his page. Now here's his $3,000. So take that for what it's worth. They're number limited, $3,000. I'm like, whoo, that's steep. That's steep, man. But the point I was making is, man, babies are undefeated, bro. Babies are undefeated on the.
Look at her eyes, or his eyes. So cute.
Man, cutie pie.
Yeah, just a little bit of food.
Hold up, DK.
Where's the leopard skin, Ozzy?
No, not today. We got this. What is this? What's she wearing? This is
Candy
quite
cane.
weird. Yeah, fleece.
Her?
But yeah, like what you point out is like why Hublot gets their hate is that they have ETA movements and then it's like they're charging $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, and it's just there's just nowhere you can find the value in that apart from someone just freaking out and they love to watch. But it's sort of a shotgun approach though. Like they're hoping that a customer just loves it, right? But they haven't bet anything on the design because they just come out with 30 designs every month. And so hopefully it hits on someone. It's sort of like a shotgun, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. Dave D said that Invicta used to have 5-year warranties. I think Invicta's 2 years now. Unless you get that if you get the Invincible warranty, which it locks in the price of your current Invicta, and you can just add that.
What are you looking at, little man?
Babies are undefeated.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, babies are undefeated.
Oh, you're preaching to the choir, man.
Bro, you bring a kid into a live stream, bro, it's over with. Like they could just change the whole atmosphere. Man, and like you got, man. So your son that came
she's a watch lover. She was teething on my G-Shock before.
Yeah.
She looked like a little candy cane.
Yeah.
Wow.
What do you think of this one? Is this one okay?
She said, "Get that." She said, "Get that trash out of here."
Yeah.
Is that a shake of the head? I don't know. She doesn't approve any. Oh wait, there's something wrong. She's pointing out something wrong.
She said, "I don't play these AD games. Get this out of here."
Hey, wait a minute. Where's her jeweler loop? She need a baby loop. Give her a jeweler loop so she
A
can
baby
inspect
loop.
it.
Oh.
Yeah. Invicta, 3 years. Oh, it's 3 years. Okay, thank you. 3 years. 3-year warranty.
Hey, man, Trap, you were starting to sound a little bit like a snob earlier. What's up with that?
I'm not a watch snob. I'm not a watch snob.
That's something a watch snob would say. That's exactly what a watch snob would say.
Well, if I'm a snob, what are you?
I'm probably one of the most humble, the most genuine, the most honest watch enthusiasts on YouTube, Trap.
Oof. Oof.
Hey man, I think I just lost my monetization on YouTube.
DK, what's your channel? I tried to look you up before, actually.
You don't want to. Don't even bother. It's trash. I would literally just be wasting your time.
Man, please. He got one of the more honest review channels on there, and I love the fact he's not even monetized, and he can be. He most definitely can be, but he loves watching.
Oh, you better believe it. I've been working on a couple of new channels, and I'm gonna have a disclaimer in them. And my main goal for those other channels is to get monetized, but they're gonna be more like fun adventure channels. So not like material goods stuff.
Okay.
I always wanted them to make a TV show where they drop someone who's affluent in like the hood with all he gets is a pocket knife and like $1, and he's got to live for 3 months with nothing. Like take like Bill Gates, strip him down, a tie, and that's it. Called Survivor Man Urban Edition. Put him in Compton.
They made a movie about this with Eddie Murphy, Trading Places. Wasn't that it?
Yeah.
Yes. But Eddie ended up doing good, right? Wasn't he like the nicest guy ever after?
Who, Eddie Murphy?
Trading Places are good. Trading Places 2 is horrible.
I didn't even know there was a second Trading Places.
I didn't know there was a second one either, to be honest.
Yeah. To me, there's only one.
It came out last year, I think.
Really?
On streaming, yeah. It's really got Eddie Murphy, but my gosh, it's basically like a reunion special for a TV show. It's like, come on, man, it was meant to be a sequel.
That's how I felt about Coming to America too.
Basically like a reunion special for a TV show. It's like, come on, man, it was meant to be a sequel. Yeah, I'm confusing it for Coming. Wait. Yeah. Sorry, not Trading Places. There's no sequel to Trading Places. I was thinking of Coming to America. Yeah. Sorry, not Trading Places. There's no sequel to Trading Places.
This is awesome.
Hey, we got 2 devices on.
Hey, leave Biggie alone. He's old. Give him a second.
She's sweating.
Leave Biggie alone. He's old. Give him a second.
Hey, who got?
You got to turn off YouTube on the other.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to turn YouTube off.
Yeah, that's.
You got to turn off YouTube on the other.
Yeah, yeah.
There we go.
Hey.
Jeez, man.
What's going
Wow,
on, Mr.
Rambo.
Mr. D?
What's going on, guys?
Doing good, man.
Hey, listen. I was just coming on just to say happy holidays,
Yeah.
happy New Year's and all that stuff. You know, I'm just sitting back enjoying the show. Didn't really want to come up for anything, but just wanted to say happy holidays and you know, hopefully we have a better year next year. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Same to you, brother.
Appreciate it.
Dude, I can't believe it's already 1 year since last Christmas. Like,
Yeah.
I can't believe it. And I remember last year I set like all these goals for myself with watches, and I didn't I made all these promises and goals. I didn't meet any of my goals, and I broke every single one of my promises. So I don't even know what to do next year. I guess I'm just gonna like wing it, you know. Oh snap.
What
We
is
doing
it?
an unboxing?
Sure, why not?
Wow. Wow.
This wasn't even a part of what I was supposed to be doing, but
That's the magic of Dave D, man. That's the magic of the D.
Hey, man. D.
Paul,
I like to ask Billy. Billy, why does it always look like you have a girl hidden in the background?
Because he always has a girl hidden in the background.
Is this
No one
is this
there.
in the bed or anything, bro? I mean, you're like a pimpster, man.
No one's there. I'm good. We're good.
Okay, all right.
Dave
Like
D's not,
lighting.
Dave D's not real, or Billy's not really a pimp. He's more of a hoe.
I'm a whore. I'm a whore. It's true.
so any guesses? Any guesses?
Yeah, I have one.
Pro Diver?
Deep Blue.
Is it? No, it's an Invicta.
It's an Invicta.
No,
Yeah.
it's not.
What?
What is this?
What is that?
Oh,
Ocean Crawler?
Constantine Wise.
Oh, I don't know.
Constantine.
I'm out of my element here.
Constantine.
Never heard of it.
It's Constantine Wise.
It's a German-based company.
Mm.
Okay. Is this because you just like the watch, or is it through the
Shop.
influencer
It's-
thing?
It's actually through Shop HQ, but
Okay.
I wanted to see what it looked like. So this is the packaging. Pretty solid,
Not bad looking.
not bad. So you guys get to see it before me. So
There's nothing there.
what you mean?
Yeah.
You play too much. Oh, so it has like some red. So it has this little thing, in there,
Ooh.
Okay.
little red tape over it.
Man, ain't nobody care about the red tape. Get the red tape out of there. Show me the watch.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice.
Skeletonized.
All right. Let me see that.
Nice
case
leather
back.
strap.
It's got Geneva waves on the dial.
Ooh.
Let's see
I
that
like
case
it.
back again.
All right.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
go
it's
on.
really simple.
This
What's
is
the-
nice.
What's the movement?
German.
It's their own. It's German.
Okay.
Some German automatic. I have to look at it and see, but it's a
Not a-
German automatic.
No.
No, it's actually mechanical.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
It's mechanical, bro. There's no
There's no rotor.
no
Okay.
rotor.
Nice. Dude, I like mechanical movements, man. They look really they look clean.
Yeah.
Ooh, this leather. Oh, that leather smell.
Hmm.
Yeah. So,
So why this
Nice.
one?
huh?
Why this one?
Well, a month ago, they were doing the watch this on Shop HQ, and Constantine Vice was on there. I saw it. I was like, now they actually had one with the moon phase. That was sold out.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, you know what? I wouldn't mind getting one of those. It looks pretty interesting. And I don't have any dressy type watches. So being an ambassador and all, I said, you know what? Let me go ahead. I'm going to pick this one out. And here she go.
Nice.
I don't
So-
get the point of a moon phase. Like, can't you just look outside? Am I the one who thinks that's stupid?
Man, you crazy. Oh, wow. It got a certificate in it, too.
Nice. I think a moon phase can be useful if you travel a lot, because AM and PM definitely becomes a gray area if you're constantly moving around. You don't really, you kind of take it for granted when you're in the same
Wait.
spot. Yeah.
What is a moon phase?
It shows you what the moon phase is. Like, it shows you if it's a full moon or a waxing crescent, whatever the proper terms are.
I thought on
Right.
mechanical watches it was really just a glorified AM PM
Yeah,
indicator. Yeah.
It all depends. I would say. I think if you have something that's more like a master calendar or something like that, it would track the different phases of the moon accordingly. But when you just have a regular three-hand movement, it all depends on the movement. So it just depends on how they're making it.
AM, PM indicator.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
I
day.
know, I know when you're out to sea, having an actual moon phase calendar is actually very useful.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Moon
Yeah.
phase and tide charts and all that stuff.
Oh, well, I get the tide charts, but why the moon? Why do you care if it's a full moon or a half moon or a whatever?
I mean, for me personally, I guess operationally, it's more of like a tactical like asset. So you're kind of trying to plan out how you're going to go out. Like if you're going to come close to the surface to get get data, or put the periscope up over the water, then those kind of things it's just not super important. Just things to like.
I get that. You can tell whether or not you can expect to be able to walk around at night to night.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Yeah.
fair. Yeah.
Or if you're Dracula, you might care.
Exactly. Dracula too.
Or a werewolf. Ooh.
Hmm.
And this watch is really nice, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I like this.
So then, as a influencer for Shop HQ or an ambassador, you're not limited to Invicta. You get the entire Shop HQ catalog.
Oh, bro. Like you can do whatever, bro. Like it's across the entire website.
Nice.
It's not even just watches, man. You get filters for your air purifier and shack grills,
Nice.
bro. So yeah, I think they were like really testing it to see how it works out.
Hmm.
I'm actually having fun. I just posted something on Facebook and Instagram, man. I'm having fun with it. And it's nothing that I haven't done. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this for 4 years, been talking about watches, just because I love it. But now just you're like, I got my own code. I think that was pretty dope.
Yeah.
I hope in the future we get to pick our codes. Like, I think that'd be nice. Me and Dave D talk about that. Like, if you can actually just create your own code, submit it to them and say, hey, this is the code I'm going with this week. And they're like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I think that'd be dope.
I've been meaning to talk to you about that because Travis 100 still ain't working. Did you talk to them about that?
We still working on it, bro. Hey, when you put that in there, man, I almost fell out, man. I said, this man's crazy.
I haven't
Okay,
used
it's
Shop
crazy.
HQ. Do they have knives?
No, I don't think so.
Who,
I've never-
Invicta?
No, knives.
No, Shop
Like
HQ.
Shop HQ.
I have to check. I'm not sure. I know Bulldog had it when the Bulldog was running. They had knives, so I imagine they should. I mean, because Bulldog was just a sister channel. So
Are you looking for a knife, Aussie?
Yeah, I could use a better quality, larger knife. I'd prefer made in America or something slightly high quality, but I don't know. Like I do like Spyderco, but
Oh yeah.
aesthetically, I want something nicer. Basically, I use my own knife when I'm eating steak, and I'd like a nice knife, but nice knives really go into like thousands of dollars. I'm not ready for that.
Dinner knives, not like your cutting an ox or something. Just
So,
Hey,
knives.
are you looking for like a folding knife? Like a
Yeah,
flipper,
just for
or-
practicality, it would be folding, but preferably nice. Like I saw one like custom made that had like mastodon tusk scales. I'm like, okay, maybe scale that back just a little bit.
Mhm.
G10 might be okay. Not mastodon tusks.
Yeah.
hey man, shoot, go get you a K bar. Get you a K bar or a cold steel. Those are good knives.
I do like the Cold Steel CEO, but I think they're all made in Taiwan, I think.
They are. They're not
Yeah.
made. They're not American made.
Mhm.
What's on the wrist, DK?
I'm rocking a Citizen automatic. This is the one that they issued to the Italian Navy. Yeah,
Nice.
absolutely love this one. NY0040.
Yeah.
And you're not a watch snob. You just portrayed one on YouTube.
Yeah. Now this is part of my like, do you guys have sub collections within your collection? So like you've got your main watch collection and then you've got like dress watches, sports watches. So like for me, one of my sub collections is military watches. So I've got this one, I've got the Marathon GSAR, I've got the Tudor P01, I've got the ZRC, which is a French Navy watch. Actually, that's it. I need to add one more, and I think I'll be done for now. But I'm not sure which specific military watch I'm looking for right now.
Just get a mill sub. Also,
mill-
an easy one.
Mill
A
sub?
mill sub, yeah.
Which I'm drawing a blank on that. Which
That's just Rolex, the literal military issue submariners from back in the day.
okay.
I think they're only six figures each,
Okay.
They're only six figures.
Is that what the
Yeah,
Black
but,
Bay is modeled off of?
Sorry?
Is that what the Black Bay is modeled off of?
Yeah, roughly speaking, that era. Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
But you
Well, like I said, I'm next year, and I know DK. I had a goal in mind this year. That obviously didn't work. But seeing that I have some stuff that has really dropped in my lap that I have to focus on, I don't know, mate. I would say 5 tops, maybe, if that, because the ones I want, like
5 tops for what? For January?
No, bro. No, here's the deal. The ones I want, bro, they cost. This is gonna be like, I gotta save up for these.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So like that, what I was doing before, like, oh, that's on sale, let me get it. Nah. Because I want what I want and I want to add what I want. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not in a rush. I want to add to, you know what I'm saying? And I'm making sure that I get the ones that I'm looking for. Nothing else. I'm not deviating. And I know that here's the deal with Invicta. Bro, there is so many designs coming out all the time, bro. So if I went with that, I'll be chasing all day. I'll be back into that.
You can save a lot more money if you just go for Rolex. You save a lot of money. You just go into the Rolex dealership, say, I want a GMT, and then start saving. It's good. Because there's no step 2 after that. You'll just be saving money.
That's it.
I don't think there's anything wrong with either collecting style, right? Like how you used to be, jumping on the first, like the hot deals or whatever, or how you want to be, which is, saving up for bigger, higher value watches. But I think the important distinction is you just gotta keep reminding yourself why you're collecting the way that you are, because it's easy to like forget and get sucked back into like the buy stuff now, because you and I think all of us are on the same, like we get sucked into that bad habit constantly. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's totally awesome that you want to do that. You just got to keep reminding yourself, like, all right, I've already been down this one path. I've already done it before. You know, I'm not going to see anything new here. So let's try going down this other road and see what's at the end of the tunnel here, because I've never seen that before. You know, and I think that might be really cool if you do that.
But see, and you know the good thing too
What?
is two of the watches that I definitely want for next year.
Mm-hmm.
One of the guys sitting up here in the panel has it in their collection that
Oh, yeah?
I'm going to be purchasing from anyway.
Okay.
So here's the deal. I don't have to go buy from another store. I can just tell you that right now.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
somebody on the panel right now. I can go into their online website and send a text message and say, hey, this is the one I want, and just go to the Cash App and send it over, and then I'll get it in the mail like maybe 7 days later.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna put that out there.
Dude, do you follow? Do you have a Reddit account?
Yeah, I do actually.
Okay, yeah. I mean, there are some decent watch selling, like private watch selling groups on Reddit, and you can score some really good deals, especially when the market is down and people are starting to get desperate. Like I've seen some hot deals on Tudors and Omegas in the last couple of months.
What would you say is the advantage of that over other platforms like, say, Facebook or eBay?
I don't think there's inherently any like specific advantage. Maybe the way that the platform is run on Reddit, there's a lot of like different like you can have bots set up that automatically monitor user activity, so like they can tell if you're trying to scam the system, and then they have like a really good reference system. So like,
Right, that's what I was looking for. I mean, clearly they're selling watches, but I mean,
Yeah.
what makes a difference is whether or not you're going to get scammed.
yeah, Reddit will automatically post each user's like 7-day transaction history, all the posts they've made, all the comments they've made. And so, it's not a perfect system, but it's another tool that you can use to kind of, stalk somebody and make sure that they're legit and they're not just some scammer.
Right.
And then
Right,
obviously
right.
you got to set up systems for yourself to protect yourself, So like if I buy from a stranger, I will never do a direct wire transfer. If I don't trust the seller, I will go through PayPal Goods and Services. And if they're not willing to meet me there, then I know that they're trying to scam me,
Yep.
Because a legit business person will want to do business legitimately. And then conversely, if I'm trying to sell, I will only sell to somebody willing to pay through direct wire, because then they're not going to scam me, It's
Yeah.
just like little things you got to do to make sure you keep yourself safe.
I've never been screwed over doing it that way. I've never been screwed over by buying a watch online from someone or vice versa. I have accidentally screwed someone over, but it was an accident. So.
Yeah.
You guys got to do some videos on that, because I need to sell on Omega soon. So yeah.
I'm getting rid of your Omega, bro. He said I'm done with Omega.
Yeah, I'm done with Omega. The Speedmaster has to go.
Oh, really?
Really? How much you want
Dang.
for it?
I haven't even looked.
Will you take that in Dogecoin? I'm just joking with you.
Dogecoin, man, you crazy. That was a hot ticket in 2021.
Remember that?
Yeah.
That was a hot ticket, bro.
I'm sort of 50-50 on crypto. Like, I think half of me kind of believes in it. Like, I believe in aliens. I want to believe. And then the other half is like, yeah, this is probably a scam. But I'm still
It's
gonna
Bitcoin for life for me. Bitcoin's a what?
Bitcoin.
I'm a lifetime Bitcoin hodler for me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, shit. In 2010, it was like what, less than a penny, and now it's 17 grand, 20 grand a coin. That's nuts.
great.
Yeah, I was mostly dabbling in 2015.
Okay.
So I think it was just getting from 100. It's sort of first sort of foray up to 2,000.
Yeah, one of my coworkers, he had like a couple thousand coins that were useless, like they were worthless at the time. And so I think he threw away the hard drive or something. And then when I met him at work, he was like, "Yeah, it's probably like a couple $100,000 now that I just threw away."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Wow.
My buddy.
Yeah, even 10 Bitcoins is just a crazy amount of money,
Yeah.
even right now.
Let
My
me
buddy's
see.
a multimillionaire because of that. Bitcoin.
Trap, that's the watch I really want. Fine.
So what's the
But
two
you
that
know
you're
what? Okay, Vic is okay. Giants 7-3. We're getting scores updates on the Giants. I think what they're playing Washington, right? The Giants.
I don't know. You asked me about football, you're gonna get crickets.
Okay. That's fair, bro. That's fair. Well, I'm gonna tell you what, we've been on for 2 hours. I'm gonna end it at this point.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing I do want to say, Dave D, you touched on it, really was the biggest time of the year where more people are more willing to be giving and caring and stuff like that is Christmas. It don't matter even what your religious preference is, man. More people are more out to just be kind to you this time of year, man. And I had the opportunity today to work with my church, and we gave away a bunch of tuxedos and toys and stuff, man. It was amazing, you know, and just seeing these kids that's not used to getting stuff come in there, and they just went crazy. It was a frenzy. It was like, all right, you can only get this, this, and this. And then I say, all right, we got suits and ties and shoes over there. They're like, really? I said, yes. So I enjoyed that. The other thing too, I will say this to Dave D and everybody that's in the chat. You know, Vic, I know he's watching the game and stuff like that. DK, I purchased some watches from DK before, and DK blessed me with some other watches. So you guys you really have showed your heart. You know what I'm saying? I may not get tomorrow to ever thank people, so I'd like to do it right now. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate what you guys have done, like supporting my channel. I appreciate you guys supporting the whole watch movement because, dude, you guys are setting the example as far as I'm concerned. That's no, you know, all jokes aside. I know we joke and laugh and play and stuff like that, but realistically, you guys have made a difference on social media, honestly. And Dave D, I know you're not like on social media like that, but people know your name. People know what you stand for, and the people that came to New York got to see you and see how you collect and how you interacted, because you was just willing to give information on the backgrounds of the movements, the history. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of knowledge. Billy, you're a funny dude, bro. Like you're very different, to say the least, bro. You're very different. Bro, like you are in a whole different league. Kids are undefeated. Aussie. You know what? Thank you so much for letting your kids be on my channel, because my ratings are going through the roof right now.
She's putting up a fight, man. She's putting up a fight.
Man. No, but I just appreciate y'all, man. Like I've watched a bunch of the watch forums. I've watched and I'm not gonna call the channels out, but I've seen a bunch of conversations, people that love watches, but the conversation goes kind of crazy, man. Like some people are so addicted to their wealth that they kind of overlook the people that can only afford a Timex. I've been in those conversations. So, and Timex can be expensive, depending on which one you get. But I just appreciate being in this forum. I appreciate being a part of this. Everybody that's been in the chat, Jake Jones, my wife, Joe, and Joe did say that there's knives on Shop HQ. So Aussie, if you go over there and this is your first time buying, you can save 30% off top. Just use Travis 30. I hope. Hey, cool. It's Shop HQ. Let me just give you just my thoughts. For January, I would love to see a 40% off coupon for new customers and a 33% off coupon for current customers. I would love to see that. That's just my feedback to you as being a brand ambassador after you guys have made it this far in the video. But I've said Shop HQ enough. Shop HQ, Shop HQ. I even got Shop HQ playing right now. So algorithm, do your job. And if Shop HQ is not watching, they'll be hinted to like, hey, he just said it 3-4 times already. So Shop HQ, Shop HQ. Yeah. So we got that out the way. I hope I can get some coupon codes for all of you collectors that are currently with Shop. And I enjoy it, honestly. But other than that, before we go, you guys have any closing statements?
Let's see.
Stay merry. I'm doing the giveaway this Tuesday. So if anybody wants to join that, go ahead to my channel. Just say I subscribed, and I'm giving an Argon away. So it's on Tuesday. I'll be going live and announcing the winner. We'll have the whole drawing, and yeah, if the person doesn't claim it in 10 days, we'll do another drawing, and we'll go from there and keep going until someone finally claims it. So
I thought I already won that.
what?
I thought I already won that. I didn't win.
Not yet, Dave.
Yeah.
One day, Dave.
We'll talk later.
Good night, Joe. Thanks for coming on. Thank you. Uh-oh.
I guess, Trap, you were saying how during this time people are more given.
Yeah.
And I would say on the flip side of that, it's easy to see how happy everybody is and fall into a dark place, right?
Mhm.
I don't know if you guys have been there. I've been there during the holiday season.
I'm there right
Money-
now, man.
Yeah, money's tight, right? You're seeing everybody happy all around you. You're supposed to be happy. So I would just say, like, the things don't matter. The material things, the presents, it's cliche, but it's true. None of that matters. You don't need to stress about that. All that matters is that we got a roof over our head, we got our family, we got each other, and then tomorrow's coming. And as long as we set goals for ourselves for the next year, and we're moving forward, that's all that matters. All the influencers we see that are showing off all their stuff, they're living a lie. It's a lie all the time. So don't focus on those people, right? Just focus on your own life and your own success, and it'll happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Good stuff, DK. I would say that let's make next year a better year.
Yeah.
Let's not make some of the same mistakes we made this year. Let's see if we can do a little better. Either way, it doesn't matter. We should learn from our mistakes.
Yeah.
If we have any.
Yeah.
You
Then
know. Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and set up a bet for how long it's gonna take for Trap to exceed his 5-watch limit. So
3.
Hey,
Set up a website.
let's do it. Your boy is
Countdown.
saying it right here, right
Yeah.
now, 2022, right before Christmas. 5-watch limit for next year, 2023.
me and DC are close, man. Me and DC are close. She's gonna tell me. She's gonna show me the receipts.
She is. She will, bro. I'm telling you, she is going to tell off on me, bro. Like, y'all ain't never got to worry about that. Now,
That's funny.
the one caveat is
Oh no.
no.
No caveats.
It
See,
is,
that's,
bro.
That's what happened last year. That's what happened in
Because, wait a
January.
No, because you cannot fault me if somebody sends me a watch. If a watch company sends me a watch, that does not count. That's not me buying it.
That's
So
fair.
if I get a company to send me some watches, hint, Zarek and Nubio, whatever you want to call yourself, that ain't got nothing to do with me. What I buy, a minimum of 5 next year. It may even be 3.
Yeah.
So
That's right. I forgot to. I said I was going to send you my 2 Nubios. I'll do that this week. I'll do it before I go on travel. I got the 2. I'll send them over to you.
okay, so
Yeah.
that's the one caveat. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've got two guys. What do you guys like? What thoughts you guys have before we go?
Yeah, just wish everyone Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, the usual stuff. But yeah, be careful. Like, really think about what you're doing, guys.
Yeah.
That's the
Let's not
one
make the same
caveat.
mistakes.
That's
Don't
the
make the
one.
same mistakes as this year.
Yeah.
Let's try to improve in some way. I can't afford to make the same mistakes. I make them all the time. So
One caveat, he says.
yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm not gonna smoke any crack except with one caveat. If somebody gives me the crack pipe, then that doesn't count.
It don't. I didn't go to it either. I didn't go on the street corner to buy the crack. If you give it to me,
Get out of here.
Oh my
Get
God.
out.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But also, I would say, you know, get out your comfort zone a little bit. You know,
Mm.
try some other things. See how it works out for you. Don't go crazy, but I would say try some other things. I mean, if you check out Billy's channel, also Billy gets some good stuff on there. You know, I checked out his last couple of videos. Wow, good stuff, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, and you know, I would say relax, just relax and have some fun, and try not to take it too seriously, and try not to be upset.
Mhm.
You know, so that's
Yeah.
pretty much it. You know,
Oh.
I like
have
that.
a time at it. Yeah,
I
that's
like
it.
that.
Yeah.
Wait, you said a minimum of 5?
Hey man, look, man, potato. Hold on, let me get on. Let me get. You don't see nothing. There's nothing to see here, bro. We at the end of the show. I don't know what y'all talking about. What do y'all want from me?
Oh man.
He has 10 on the way right now.
Yeah.
Hey, bro,
Right.
first and foremost, before we go, it's all y'all fault. Every last one of y'all. I'm blaming. Also, I'm sorry. You just adopted the blame too. All you guys love watches, and you talk about your watches, and then it influenced me because I think y'all are cool. And I'm like, you know what? I want to collect like them. So you can't fault me for that. That is your fault. You guys are influence. Look, you enablers is what you guys are, and that's it. It's not my fault. Nope.
Hey man, one watch this year. One watch.
One
Mhm.
watch for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
Patek
Calendar
Philippe.
year 2022 is one watch.
What about
are,
next
are you talking about the one you got for your old lady?
No, that doesn't count.
Did you show them? Did you show them the watch that you got?
year? I saw
I
it.
think we're on Billy's stream. I think
Yeah,
we saw
yeah.
that one. Yeah.
You saw it.
Yep.
Okay. I don't want to air out your stuff. So but I was talking about that. I actually met in the first time this ever happened. I met another guy in the grocery market. He was wearing an Omega. So that's the first time I like a Seamaster, and I was wearing my Seamaster, and that had never happened to me before. Like meeting a watch enthusiast out in the wild, and I was talking about the watch you got for your wife.
Ah.
Yeah, this is incredible. Yep.
Yeah, thanks. A lot of people didn't believe I bought it for her, but I mean, what can I say?
Uh-huh.
Why not?
As in, like, it's really for me. It's the present you buy on her birthday. That's the
Yeah. It's like I don't know if
the,
you
the
watched
shoes that fit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you watched The Simpsons, but when Homer bought Marge a bowling ball for her birthday,
Yes, I saw that.
and then to piss him off, she actually learned how to bowl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that. So, Billy, what you got, bro?
What do you mean?
What's your positive thoughts before we get out of here?
I thought I said my piece. I think, just I'm taking some risks this year, so I hope it's going to be a better year. And definitely mental health is important, especially in the holiday season. It's very easy to get bogged down and depressed. Just strive to be better, I guess,
Billy, you make an impact on people more than you know. Just keep
Yep.
that in mind.
I
Yep.
know. I had like a weird mental breakdown recently. Like, I don't even know what was going on. I was at work, and all of a sudden the whole world felt like it was closing in,
Mhm.
and like I couldn't breathe, and I fucking like lost. I literally had to leave work. I didn't even tell my boss. I just got in my car and left. Like, it was the
Mhm.
fucking weirdest feeling. Now I'm
Yeah.
freaking
Well,
fucked.
you know what, Billy? Let's talk. Because I'm gonna tell you when I'm gonna ship this back out to you. Let's talk next week, bro.
All right,
Yeah.
brother.
Yep. So, with that being said, family, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being a part. Share the video out. If you know a friend is not watching this type of content and they may be missing out on something, because we got some nice guys on here, some watch enthusiasts from all different ages, ranges, and experience levels, man. So get more people involved, and let's just share. And going through this season, you said it before, mental health is big. I suffer from PTSD. It's no secret. There's medication for a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? You have to get with your doctor on that one, but take care of yourself, man. Know the warning signs and stuff like that. And if anything I can help you with, I do have some numbers which I will start posting at the end of my regular shows. I'll be posting the 988 is a helpline. 988. Just know that. Dial that number. I'm going to be a huge component of that. 988 is a number that if you're going through some mental health issues, please dial that number. It is universal. You can go any state. 988 will get you the help you need. So that's what we move in. Dave D, I'm gonna take that. Just write out your book. Let's do better next year. Let's go straight through, learn from your mistakes, and just keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? We got people, we got support, and just keep moving. So with that being said, family, thank you guys so much for watching. Guys, thank you guys for coming on and entertaining the people. Aussie, thank you for bringing your family on. You know what I'm saying? Lovely family. Appreciate you. And we'll see you guys next year.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
yeah.
We'll see you guys next year, man. This is it, baby. This is it. Now I'm
this
gonna
is the
have
last-
shorts, of course, but this the last live of the year, bro. Last
Okay.
live of the year.
Wow.
So thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys, man. Love all you guys, man. I hope you guys have a great Christmas. You know what I'm saying? So salute to all my people.
Yeah, man. All right, brother. I'll see you later.
Peace.